So, you got this new project dropping, Hidden Hills. Talk to me about that. Who did you rock with on the production side of it?
It's all produced by First World Problems and Lollipop Beats. FWP, that's Raw Bone, Exile, Fire. Lollipop, that's a producer out of London that I found. I found her off of YouTube, no bullshit.
Wow.
I found her off YouTube. I was in the studio one day. I dropped on one of the beats. Boom. I came back the next week. I pulled her shit back up. Found another beat. You know what I'm saying? It was like I kept finding what I was looking for. So I reached out to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a girl from the UK with like 1,500 followers or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And she hot.
Wow.
Like she's super hot. So I linked her with my producers and like they got a lot of credits, like Rob on the Fire and shit. They didn't produce a lot of shit for a lot of people, like big names. So they reached out to her. They've been going back and forth, like sending each other melodies, you know, like collabing on beats and stuff. Like, so a lot of the production on Hidden Hills is collabs between that group and her.
Right.
And also I made the bulk of that project in California. I want to say like my second to last trip out there, and like I helped produce a lot of that shit.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
So you getting into producing yourself?
I've been doing that though, for real. Like the first song I ever really made was I Need. That shit's still on YouTube right now. Like X made that beat.
Young X.
Yeah, for sure. Like that's who was recording us a lot around that time. He made that beat for me, but like I sat there with him while he made that beat. You know what I'm saying? And like told him
I
was hearing and like, so I've been kind of doing that, but it's like now I take it more serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause one instrument, one sound could throw the whole beat off of me. For like sure. One sound, it could literally be one pattern and one sound that it's like I can't. It's like that's the only thing I can hear. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's throwing me off, it's like that's all I can hear. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm real particular about the production. Beats. You know what I'm saying? And that's why like I'm excited for the new shit I got right now, cause it's gonna kill all like we was just talking about them comparisons and shit. It's gonna kill that shit.
Man, and you have no features on this project.
Was the next two projects?
So it's
no features.
Was that a thing? Like strategically, like look, I don't want.
Yeah,
I just need songs with just me.
For sure.
I can't keep adding everybody to my shit. So was that how you felt?
For sure, because it's like at the end of the day, like I got big songs circulating right now, but it's like they not only my songs, you know what I'm saying? Which it ain't nothing wrong with that either, but at the same time, it was like shit. I just really wanted to let the people hear me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to hear me. I want you to hear the progression. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you could really hear the difference. Like that's why I dropped that 20 song project last month. Yeah, I just did that in September. It's 20 songs on there. Them was basically all the pieces of paper I would have crumbled up and threw away. You know what I'm saying? Them was this shit, like if I didn't put it out randomly how I did, them songs was never coming out. You know, and shit, I got great feedback from that project. You know what I'm saying? And it was the shit that I don't like no more. You know what I'm saying? But it's features on there, you know what I'm saying? That's why I dropped a lot of the songs that I knew it's not making it on these projects, because the projects, Hidden Hills, is all the production is from one place. You know what I'm saying? The project after that is Residue. All the production is all Lollipop. Like it's no collabs or nothing. Every song on there is Lollipop. Yeah. So it's like it's consistent. The sound is consistent. It sound how I want it to sound. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't want to add nobody to that. Wow. Like I ain't want to add nobody to that shit. Like it's just all me.
It makes sense though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it makes sense. And too, because like you said, you got a lot of things, a lot of music really circulating around right now in Cincinnati. But like you said, it's you and a lot of other people on these tracks. But how does it feel now walking into these clubs and hearing the DJs, or people Snapchat and they playing your songs, instant snapping that they playing your records, every weekend I'm hearing Midwest Millie in the clubs
No,
here
for
in
sure,
Cincinnati.
for sure,
How does that feel for you right now?
I mean, you know, that shit cool. It's cool. You know, that's shit. That's one of the milestones you gotta hit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get circulating in your city. You got to. So, shit, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I appreciate the guys playing my shit. Like, shit, even if we don't got no relationship or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You spinning my shit good looking. It is what it is. Like, I ain't tripping. They hearing that shit. You know what I'm saying? The people hearing that shit, and that's what matter. Cause the more they hearing it, the more they telling you they want to hear it, you ain't gonna have no choice but to play that shit.
Man, and it's you ain't even a nigga that's outside all the time.
Hell
So
no.
it's crazy that you got some of the biggest, like, you one of the artists with the biggest club records right now. And you not even a nigga that go out.
Yeah, I don't even be in the club.
Why don't you go out? What is it about you not being in the clubs? What is it?
I mean, well, for one, like we was talking about earlier, when we was in high school and teenagers and like early, like fresh out of high school and shit, I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we was doing every weekend, you know what I'm saying? Every week, like that shit got old. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like the type of person I am, the type of shit I be having going on, like the way people look at me right now and all that, like I ain't really trying to be too easily accessible. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I ain't getting paid to be somewhere, I'm probably ain't gonna be there, because it's like, shit, I'm not trying to kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't drink alcohol, so I'm not trying to go in the club and get drunk or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm normally, if I'm in the club, I'm annoyed. Like, no bullshit. And it's like, the only way I'm not is if it's like we backstage or we, you know, I'm separated. Boom, we hitting the stage, we getting the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really ain't with the walking through the club, bumping into niggas all day. Niggas in there drunk, think they, you know what I'm saying? It just be it's too much, you know? And our city small, we all know each other, you know what I'm saying? And I don't go out a lot, so when I do, it's like I'm a sore thumb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so everybody's like, bro, where you been at? Where you been? Da, da, da. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it just be like, shit, it just ain't, you know, it ain't really my cup of tea. Like, if I ain't there for a reason, I ain't just kicking it. You know, me and my guys kick it differently. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, I know you got to be excited that your brother B.Luck is home.
For sure.
Talk to me about your relationship with B.Luck.
That's my guy, man. You feel me? That shit, that relationship developed like, I want to say, what, like maybe 18 or 19 or some shit. He reached out to me. You feel me? He seen one of my songs on YouTube. And shit, he fucked with it. And he just reached out to me, booked me for a show. You know, and shit, we got cool. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga, though. For sure.
That's what's up. I heard Luck tell me before that he really want to be a part of, like, helping push you forward within your career as well. Is that something that you working out with Luck, or something that y'all got going where it's like he might be management a little bit?
I mean, not necessarily, but shit, you know, shit, we all got something to do with all each other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how that shit is. Like, motherfucker ain't got to put no title on no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we involved. We involved. You know what I'm saying? This and thing I talk to, if not every day, every other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, we probably don't go more than 24 hours without speaking to bruh. So it's like we're involved in each other's lives. So that shit is like, it's normal. You know what I'm saying? It's just part of it. Like, he got a lot of connections. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of connections. So it'd be like, it's people I done bumped into that knew me because of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, where they kind of already knew who I was just because I might have been somewhere with bruh doing something. You know what I'm saying? Something that might not have had nothing to do with music or none of that. You know what I'm saying? So it just show you how everything just tie in together. Like,
yeah. And Cincinnati is that small city, like you said,
for
to
sure,
where it's like, it's nothing for somebody to reach out and just show love if they fucking with your music. So that's dope. That's
for
how.
Sure. And I've been getting a lot of love. I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate that shit too. Like, just, you know, so the city know and all. Like, I try to respond to all my requested messages, all that shit. Like, even if I don't do nothing but send back some emojis or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I appreciate it. Like, you ain't gotta tell me you fuck with my shit. You know what I'm saying? I know it's niggas riding around listening to my shit that don't say that they listening to my shit just because of, you know what I'm saying? It might be reasons why they on. You feel me? I done had niggas say, but I ain't on no dick riding shit, but you hard. You know what I'm saying? It be like, my nigga, like,
you want to say that the dirt?
Nah, I mean, like, either way, it just be like, shit, bro, I wasn't about to take it as you dick ride no way, my nigga. Like, I appreciate it, bro. Like, I ain't about to be like, shit, fuck out of here, nigga. Like, I'm putting the music out for y'all to fuck with it, bro.
Exactly.
Like, so I'm not about to shoot you down if you tell me you rock with my music, my nigga. I appreciate it. Like, I genuinely do, you feel me? Because it's easier to not give a nigga his flowers, you know what I'm saying? So when people reach out and do that shit, you know, I just try to stay interactive with the people and shit, you know, as much as I can, you know, but you know, it be people who overstep boundaries and shit like that and say wow shit, so it'd be like, shit, nigga, I'm not responding to that. But if, you know, if it's, you know, motherfucker posting my music, listening to the music, just telling me, you know, yeah, that shit hard, bro, keep going, you know, I appreciate that shit. A nigga be needing to hear that shit sometimes, you feel me? Because we said the shit a nigga trying to accomplish is like some 1 in a million shit. You know, man. So it's like, you know.
And you done been at it for a while.
For sure. But I just had to tell myself, if I wasn't supposed to be doing this, I wouldn't be making the strides I'm making. So it's like, I tell people all the time, bro, I probably, even if I never get big, I probably still make music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't making music hungry for no check or no shit like you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just part of me. Like, this shit is part of me. Like, music do something to me. Like, when I hear shit that I like, you know what I'm saying? There's some shit I can't fight that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just part of me. I'll be doing this shit forever. I wouldn't give a fuck if I was 40 with a studio in my basement going down there once a week. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be some shit that I do. Like, it ain't that's why I be telling people, ain't no time limit, no age restriction, no none of this shit, man. You know? Some of the greats ain't make it till they was, you know?
Man, it ain't no time limit on success. I tell people that all the time. And like, for me, I'm just glad to see, because like I said before, when I met you, you was the laid back one. You was the one that was, like you said,
still be like
you still be laid back, but I like
that's why I'm trying to fix it though, because I don't have a real relationship with a lot of the DJs here, because like, I don't be in the clubs. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like, I'm not the type of nigga that's you about to see me and I'm be like, damn, what's up? I'm Midwest Millie. I do music, da-da-da-da-da. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't.
That ain't how you operate.
At all, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a life outside of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and I be having, you know, it's a thin line. It be a thin line with that shit. So, I'm getting out of that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be places where I gotta do that.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Where I gotta be like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be blunt. I gotta be Midwest Millie right now. Like, yeah, this what I do. Yeah, I'm hot. Go check this. You know what I'm saying? It be times. It's a time and place for that. You know.
Right.
So.
And it's needed if you really want to progress and be, you know, meet people.
For sure. You gotta say it with your chest, man. And like, I done been in room, you know, but you know, and you gotta know when to talk and you gotta know when to listen. You know, I done been in rooms where, you know, I ain't say too much. You know, I said shit though, like to let just to confirm and let people know where my mind is at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might chime in on conversations and shit, but I do a lot of listening. You know what I'm saying? I try not to talk too much or overstep no boundaries and shit, because your first impression is your best impression. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather a motherfucker be like, yeah, bro, I ain't say too much, but I can tell where his mind at. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a remembering. You know what I'm saying? So the next time we might get a chance to have that kind of conversation where I can really talk and you can really see. You know what I'm saying?
No, I like it, man. I really like what you got going on right now. I've been tapped in with you since I've been in radio.
Nah, for sure. Nella been around since we was recording in Price Hill and all that shit, man. So So you been hearing my music for a long time and you been on me. Like, what is you doing? What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I appreciate that shit too, but that's why, you know, anytime you reach out to me, shit, I'm there for you, you know,
Man.
no matter what, like, but.
And vice versa.
Yeah, for sure, but, shit, it just, you know, it was the timing, man.
It's the timing.
It was the timing. It was the right timing for me. Like,
yes.
You know, I was in a position to do the things I did to get my career where it's at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, like I said, you can't put no time limit on nothing. You can't measure your success up against nobody else's or none of that. You know what I'm saying? You stay on your path. Stay on your path, man. Mm-hmm. You know you gonna get there when you get there.
So what else can we expect out of Midwest Millie? You know, fourth quarter, you killing it already. You dropping Hidden Hills. You dropping another project as well soon. What's for the top of the year for Midwest Millie?
Shit, I know the fourth quarter to me be the first quarter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This when it count right now. You know, so that's why I'm going so hard, so that shit when the top of the year hit, you know, shit, I'm trying to be all everybody talking about already, you know. So I got 2 projects already loaded. Hidden Hills drop to tonight at 12, October 29th. Residue, shit, it's already 10 tracks on there, and I'm still loading shit on there. I don't know if I'm gonna stop at a certain number or not. You know what I'm saying?
Say whatever's hot.
Yeah, for sure. But everything that's on there is, every single one of them is hitters though. So like, shit, visuals, you know, moving around, you know, keep working, keep dropping music. You know, just different shit. I'm just trying to keep progressing and evolving, you know.
Yeah. I'm here with it, bro. But you know, here at 401 Uncut, man, we are locked in. We are gang. I appreciate you rocking with 401 Uncut. You was with us at the Timeless Studios doing interviews back when it was like 2016, 15. I barely had a following with my platform. You was right there still rocking with me. So I appreciate it for sure. We'll be tapped in all the time. Thank you so much, Midwest Millie, for stopping by 401 Uncut today. It's family.
I appreciate you too.